Yeah, hi. I am Saitaron Imaneni. Uh, I'm going to explain project in cybersecurity, which is called input validation to mitigate server-side request forgery. Yeah, what is server-side request forgery? Means server-side request forgery. It's a vulnerability that enables a malicious attacker to cause the web server to send an additional or modified HTTP request to the attacker's preferred location. There are different types of attacks in Ssrf, like access to unauthorized areas, access to customer organizational data, or access to some big companies' data, ability to scale to internal networks. The overview of this project is like we will explain server-side request forgery, give you a few typical examples, and show you how to identify and take advantage of different SSRF vulnerabilities. Server-side request forgery is a web security flaw that allows a rogue website to devise a server-side application into sending requests to it. It's a typical SSRF attack. The attacker may give the server instructions to connect to internal services located within the infrastructure of the company. They might occasionally be able to force the server to establish connections with attributory outside systems, exposing private information like unauthorization credentials. Yeah, one of my member, Lahari, will continue the project.
Yeah, hello, myself Lahari, and I'm going to continue about the project which has told by the Saitaro. So I'm telling about the project that attackers may also able to connect to the internet servers like HTTP and enable the data services, and also retrieve the server configuration information like Amazon metadata, and also make the post request to internal services, and they are not support to the exploits of the carefully settings of URL. The URLs may be also reconnected and regained also recreated by the attackers and also provided by the attackers or allocated. So to complete this accomplishing this type of attacks, we are using the tool name of check ssrf. The target of the application may also have the capacity to publish the data to the urls, important data of the information in the form of urls or all the retrieving of database from the modification of data by the given of completely retrievals of data, also having modifying of urls are put into the data servers. So attacking these data servers may lose our uh, grateful and needed information. By this they can attack our servers and data and gain all our data. Server side programmings and collapse our data for the reasons like MNC companies and also everything of our database. The attackers may able to access the service not immediately, but also they can be attack the data slowly by using our OTP messages and Instagram links and everything. So I this is the format of the data that was stolen by the attackers. The packages of the Node.js and also uh, SSRF is continued for this attacking to be reduced for the uh, attacks. And one of the my friend will continue the project.
Hi, my name is Tarun from Team 3, and today I'm going to explain about the attacks of Ssrf happening within the server and happening at the back end of the systems. Coming to the Ssrf attacks happening on the server side, the attacker forces application to submit an HTTP request back to server hosting the application using its loopback network interface. This often involves giving a hostname and URL. Considering if we consider a shopping app allows users to check whether an item is in the stock or not. To supply the stock information, the application needs contact backend REST APIs, depending on the product and shop in question. By delivering the URL over a front-end HTTP request to the relevant backend API endpoint, the function is implemented. And when it comes to the backend systems, these generate different kind of trust relationship that typically arises with server request forgery, since the application server may interface with extra backend systems that are not that are not immediately accessible by the users. These systems are usually future non-routable private IP addresses, although they are frequently protected by the network architecture. the backend systems can have lower security posture. And my friend Lahari is going to conclude this presentation. I'm going to Lahari.
Yeah, I'm here going to conclude the topic that we are connecting to the servers and everything. That overall the module of the project is against to the Ssrf attacks are straightforwarded and also ethical matter for the checking of the supplied URLs. So ensuring that they do not include potential and harmful components. And some of the information is going to tell about the tell by the citer.
Bro, your mic is muted. Please switch on your mic.
Please turn on your mics and please unmute both of them.
Yeah, the conclusion of this project is we are going to create a tool which is called check Ssrf by taking the references given below. By using the language of Node.js, we are going to create this tool. It helps the public to get unhacked from the unauthorized users or hackers. Yeah, this is the whole project we have designed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.